Well, hello there. This is True Sonic Fan, and I like to begin things off with I'm really surprised how well I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really thought that I would. Well, I was hoping I would make a big impact like this, but I didn't expect it to happen so quick. But no, I gotta thank all you guys who support me for this. And I mean, I was actually if many fans like was to say, oh, he's just another pointless rant, then I probably wouldn't continue. But no, I am determined to continue making videos and help talk about some things about the Sonic fan base and help it be restored. So I'd like to thank all of you people who support me. I'd like to also thank my family. I mean, at first when I began this project, my family looked at me weird, and they thought it was pointless. I was doing something that's not important. But now they actually support me. They actually support me for doing this video, and I really am proud. I'm thankful that they support me. Well, sorry about that. I just feel like I had to say that. Okay, well now let's talk about the Sonic storylines. The Sonic storylines is a little bit ups and downs. I mean, the first Sonic games on the Genesis were, plain, simple, and it's something for everyone to enjoy, A blue hedgehog fighting Dr. Eggman or Robotnik, fighting each other to collect Chaos Emeralds and to either save or destroy the world. Simple storyline. But when Sonic made the jump to 3D, things went a little up and down. Well, I'd like to first say that personally, I do enjoy all of the Sonic storylines, and although I like to make comic books and little fan fiction myself, I don't feel like they're truly as well planned out or so as the actual storyline, the video game stories on the Sonic games. Yes, I do enjoy all of the Sonic stories lines. I mean, I enjoy them all, even the one on Sonic the Hedgehog for the 360. Although it was a little weird about Sonic and Elise. Yeah, that was a little weird. I still enjoyed it. I mean, I would have never came up with something like that on my own comics or fan fiction. But no, I see in the forums and all in many places, and I'm surprised that just because a fan doesn't like the story, they think that they have the right to cause a rant and have many people start up a little. I would say a huge rant, because I don't like to say war, because a little point, that's a little saying that's too over dramatic by just saying a war. Let's just say a battle. Just because a few fans don't like the story, they'll cause battles on saying the storyline sucks, and they'll cause anger towards the fans who enjoy it, and then they'll come across a confrontation and then they'll be in an argument, and they'll keep throwing each other back and forth. This is something I believe has to stop. I mean, the Sonic storylines are meant so fans could enjoy them and talk about it with their friends, not cause wars. Sorry, I didn't really mean to use wars. I meant battles. The stories are not meant for battles. In the forums, they're not supposed to use that way. Be used in that form. A fan doesn't have to like the story. I personally, I enjoy the Sonic storyline, but I don't think they're novel material or good or very well thought out like the Final Fantasy storylines. But But I enjoy the storylines, and I just like to talk to my buddies about them, and just enjoy them. But what I'm seeing is that many fans just either they don't know how to shut their mouths. They just feel like they have to get some steam off, and then because of that, they usually end up causing more steam for others. For those people who don't enjoy the Sonic storyline, I have a few things you could do. One, make up your own fan fiction or comics. That way you could enjoy your stories and enjoy the characters. Two, if you really want to make change the stories for the video game, it's probably best that you go to school, complete high school and college. I suggest you go to DeVry University and get a master's degree or so, and go at video game programming and design, and get a job at Sega and work with the Sonic team and work with them to make a story. I prefer the comic idea because going to DeVry and all will take many years, and yeah, I don't think you'll want to take the time to do that. But no, I just like to say that fans should have no reasons to hate and tell people that the storylines are bad and that they should agree. I mean, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, sorry about that. But look, if the storylines are just stories, they're not real events that happen. I mean, it would be cool seeing a blue hedgehog running around in our world, but apparently that's not going to happen anytime soon. But there's just stories. I mean, I'm surprised that these simple stories could cause hundreds of fans to just rage war against each other. I really do find that pointless. And it's just one of the things that I have to say must stop. Well, I guess I'm running a little bit out of time here. Well, I'll probably continue making more videos based on the storylines. I'd like for you people who support me to tell me what storyline feels that causes a big problem, so I could do a little research and do another video based on it. And also, I'll be working on a video based on Sonic Unleashed as well. Well, I'd like to hear any opinions, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. That's just a simple outline about the storylines. Simple overview about the storylines and how it affects the Sonic fan form. Well, this is Sonic, True Sonic Fan, and I'm out.